Now, if I didn't know any better, I'd say that you're looking at running for president again.
Do it. Do it. Look at me. Do it. I will personally write you a campaign check now on behalf of this country, which does not want you to be president, but which badly wants you to run.
I am officially running for President of the United States, and we are going to make our country great again.
There's not going to be a President Donald Trump.
I think that man will be President of the United States right about the time that spaceships come down filled with dinosaurs and red cake.
Donald Trump has been saying that he will run for president as a Republican, which is surprising since I just assumed he was running as a joke.
Donald Trump will not become president.
I continue to believe Mr. Trump will not be president.
Donald Trump will never, ever be president.
Moderator, but apparently believes that Donald Trump is a clown.
President Obama will go down as perhaps the worst president in the history of the United States! Exclamation point at real Donald Trump. Well, at real Donald Trump, at least I will go down as a president.
You're never going to be president of the United States by insulting your way to.
Let's see, I'm at 42 and you're at 3.
We have a key race alert right now. Donald Trump now has reached the number of delegates needed to clinch the Republican presidential nomination.
So, right now, Mr. Trump, to answer your call for political honesty, I just want to say, you're not going to be president, all right? It's been fun. It's been great. I love you. But come on, buddy.
Donald Trump, while we project, will win in Kentucky with its 8th electoral votes, in Indiana with its 11th electoral votes, West Virginia, Oklahoma, Tennessee, Mississippi, South Carolina, Alabama, Kansas with its 6 electoral votes, Nebraska with its 5 electoral votes, and Wyoming with its 3 electoral votes, North Dakota with its 3 electoral votes, and South Dakota, Texas, Arkansas, Louisiana, the state of Montana, Missouri, Ohio, Idaho, North Carolina.
I, Donald John Trump, do solemnly swear.
Do solemnly swear.
Together, we will make America great again.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of CobraCast 199. I am your host, D-Day Cobra, and I am happy to see all of you here in the chat on this lovely, lovely Monday. And this will be my third stream of the day. I have traveled from Orlando to Pensacola. Now I am in Pensacola here at Snake Pit headquarters here. And it's good to see all of you here. Look at the chat going crazy as always. And of course, you guys know this is the single most viewed stream on YouTube with 199 in the title. The most super chats, the most members, and we never have to shut the chat down for members only because almost everybody's already a member. Hello, everybody. Hope you're doing well. Hayden coming in hot with a 50. Joe C coming in hot with a 10. We're getting this party started early tonight. Early. Hayden, hail D-Day Cobra, hail chat. So Camelot331 had VTuber Pippa on tonight. I think he's the first in this corner of the internet to have a VTuber on. They are bleeding into normal life, as I knew they would. And you called this a while back, Hayden. You called this a while back. So how about Epstein blackmailing Gates? Yes. Holy shit, man. That whole story is wild. And I was planning on talking about that a little bit tonight. It's been a slow news day, kind of. There's a few things to talk about, but this is going to be the chats. This is going to be the chats stream tonight. It may be a little bit shorter because I am here in Pensacola. I do have some family stuff that I have to tend to this week. Nothing bad. Just, have to deal with the family stuff. And so maybe a little bit shorter CobraCast, but I'm definitely going to make sure I'm live to see all of you lovely, lovely people in the chat. I see you, Spartacus, and you said that you did see my comment. All right, good to hear that. Yeah, I'm sorry I missed that. I try to stay on top of super chats as I think I do as good a job as anybody with the level of viewership we have. But it's impossible to catch them in the moment they come in. But I just want you guys to know I appreciate your hard-earned money. I appreciate your support, and I try to always read, your super chats, whether it's $1 or $100, whether it's 1 gifted membership or 50 gifted memberships. It is greatly appreciated. So thank you, Spartacus. I'm glad that you heard my response to that. Joe C. Pure Blood Pacific Railroad stated that 60 pounds of ammunition nitrate, let's see, I don't even know how to say that, nitrate was stolen from a train. I heard about the story. Also, DOD just issued personal satellite phones to all senators. Yes, I heard about this. So they issued personal satellite phones to all senators. False flag incoming. Watch your 6. Yes, I did hear about this, and look, man, things are about to get really ugly. Everything, again, you have to understand, the media, everything the media wants you to believe is something else. They want you to look in the other direction. So I think that there's something really bad happening. And I don't like being the guy that says that there's something bad going on. I don't like being that guy because usually everybody within every generation feels like there's something going on in their generation. I've said this 1,000 times. Everybody thinks that the world's going to end at the time that they're alive. Everybody thinks that things are corrupt and horrible when they're alive. Everybody thinks that they are part of the biggest moment in history. I've always said this. You just can't ignore what we're seeing right in front of us right now, though. What has been happening? The fact of all the stuff that they have accused Trump of doing, they have always sat there. They have pushed all these lies onto Trump. And then years later, we find out that all the shit that they were saying was not true. But of course, once the lie is disproved, there's no attention on it anymore. They put all of the attention on the lie, but not when the truth is exposed. And we've seen that time and time again. We have never, ever, ever, we have never seen the treatment of a sitting president of the United States like we saw with Donald Trump. That is a fact. Trump broke the system. He broke the system. He broke their brains. He broke their minds. That is a fact. He did that. We know he did that. And because of that, we have seen all of this escalate. We've seen an escalation in all of the political reactions. And now with Trump, they got rid of him in 2020, but now he's back and he's leading the polls once again, and it's scaring the living hell out of them. They're terrified. They are terrified of this man. And this is crazy. But hey, you know what? We got more people with more voices than now than ever before. We've never had the level of voices we've had in the fight right now. And that's the beautiful thing about it. Independent voices. And social media has been a blessing and a curse. A very big blessing and a very big curse. But overall, at least it has elevated everyone to have a voice. And sometimes that's not the best thing, but at least normal people have voices as well. And so the trade-off is that you have psychopaths, you have pronouns in bio people, you have those people that have voices too. And yes, I do believe that there is something fundamentally wrong with you if you use pronouns in your bio. I absolutely do. I think that if you live your life based on pronouns, I think that you have something wrong with you. I absolutely believe that. Doesn't mean you can't do it. It doesn't mean that you can't. You're welcome to do whatever you want, but there's no real reason to do it other than you have been completely corrupted and, your mind has been fried by the mainstream. And corporate America, you know what I mean? It's a derangement that is sweeping social media for sure. Let me see. I'm not a banana. Big smiles on my face over Disney right now. Yeah, they're hurting in a lot of different areas. Back to Hayden. So yeah, having a VTuber on. I mean, VTubers, look, the VTuber thing it's like anything else, when people don't understand something, they tend to criticize it. I'm guilty of that too. So a lot of people are dismissive of VTubers. And I've kind of seen it as an opportunity. Like, you guys don't understand how big VTubing is. It's massive. It's huge. And it's something that shouldn't be shunned. It's something that should be at least looked into. And at the end of the day, right now, we're at a point in time where culture is the most important thing and not your personal single opinion on something. And when culture is the most important thing, you have to embrace culture. And that's the key right there. That's the key. So good on Camelot on having that Pipkin on. And Gerald Armstrong, Bongino was good on Timcast tonight. Was he on Timcast? I didn't see it. I don't really watch Timcast that much. I never really have. I will watch it when there's like something good that I hear about or whatever. But I like Dan Bongino. Hopefully he said some really good stuff about Trump tonight. There's Spartacus. Thank you, Spartacus. Certified N-word member message says, I was certified by Barack Obama. Just watch the Mrs. Obama Get Down video with the penguins. That's internet gold right there. Internet gold. Let's see. K Rose says, I spoke with Chrissy Mayer on Saturday. She said she was going to love to, or she would love to join you in the snake pit. Also, she can't pronounce my name any better. See, that's why I just say K Road. That's why I just say K Road. Hayden says, you're not wearing the right shirt. So, do we have some variety coming into the fold, or was it an accident? Well, I do wear these. I've worn this a few times. But typically I like to wear my same hoodie over and over again. If you go back and look at my older videos, like, I've worn different stuff in the past. I used to wear different stuff all the time. And, but eventually I kind of get into my, rhythm of what I want to wear, and I'll just wear that. But I've worn them. I've got like 5 of these Mario sweaters because I bought one. I liked it. I went and bought 4 more because I like how it fits. So I actually have quite a few of these. But we were doing this for Mario Kart. Shaka Zulu says, huge dub for Camelot. VTubers are awesome and based. They have a hell of a passionate fan base. And I have nothing against VTubers. I have nothing against them whatsoever. So Kevin Cron says, ready for another woke Disney movie to crash and burn this weekend. Woke Mermaid. I don't know if, look, I've said this. I don't know if it's going to crash and burn. I have no idea. I will say swig of water for the working man out there. I don't know if it's going to crash. I really don't. Because I think the nostalgia is going to be pretty strong for this. And so I'm not saying it's going to be like $1 billion film, but I don't think it's going to lose money. I don't think this is going to be a flop. I hope so. I hope it is, but I'm not going to see it. But I don't see this being a big time flop. This isn't going to be Solo. Let's see. Zihul says, only solution to pronouns is to make it a joke. Personally, if I get someone that forces that on me, I'm just going full anime references and they will be forced to address me by that then. Absolutely. I mean, it's like anything else. Like, if the pronoun thing was just an innocent thing that, and I guess this kind of goes for all leftism. The problem with leftism is it's never an innocent thing. So it's almost pointless for me to say what I'm going to say. But if pronouns were just an innocent thing that a few random people had wanted to use, then I wouldn't have a real problem with it. But that's not what it is. It's an all-out assault to try to force people to think and use the language of other people that are mentally ill. And then you have corporations, you have social media, you have all of these companies that are forcing all of this. And then the people that are using it are forcing it. And that's the problem with it. But that's the problem with leftism in general. Leftism in general is not about innocent, like, hey, just let me be, just let me this. No, it's not about that. It never is. That is what they use to start the conversation. But leftism is about forcing their agenda onto you. It's not about letting them be who they want to be. It's about forcing you to comply with their world belief. You have to comply. You have to do exactly what they want you to do. If they are fake offended over something, you have to apologize for them being fake offended. You know what I mean? And that's the problem with it. That is the whole problem with it. Go Ghost Rider says, it's going to flop. I'll see you in the fish fry on Monday. I heard the Geeks and Gamers crew is roasting Mermaid. Hey, look, I hope it does. All right. I hope it does. I'm just saying, I think it's going to do okay. I think it's going to make like $600-700 million worldwide, potentially. I think that's probably as much as it can make. That still might make it a slight loss, or it might be a slight profit. I don't see it making $1 billion. I don't think it's going to make $300 million. I guess we'll see. I hope it makes $300 million. I really do. Super Mastermind Cartoons gives girls give the live hologram concerts in Japan that are sold out. That is true. I've seen those, and they're crazy. They're crazy. Let me show you guys this really quick, because this was Trump on Twitter today. Let me find it. Why do I not have this? I thought I had. I could have swore that I had this thing from Trump this morning. Trump put out something on True Social that was just funny as hell, and I wanted to show all of you. And I'm sure a lot of you have already seen it. Again, fairly slow news day. There hasn't been a ton going on today. There's been a few things here and there, but it hasn't been too crazy. And obviously, I've been traveling. I've been on the road. So here we go, right here. So we need Trump back in office, bro. We need Trump back in office. This is what they took from us right here. This is Trump on True Social today, right here. This man is amazing. This man is amazing. Oh, of course they hate his guts. Of course they hate him. He is a troll. He's a master. He's a master at it, and it's fantastic. Blake Barrett says, Trump, let's see. Trump, what will Dylan Mulvaney never have? VJJ. Yes, I heard that. Vagina. Hayden, Jeremy, look up the annual global super chats and look up monthly. It's wild how much VTubers make. All time Cover Corp, Holo Live VTuber company has millions. Oh no, I've seen it. And it is wild. Last Tuesday, Geeks and Gamers was number 11 in the world, I think. Number 11 in the world. That's crazy. That blows my mind. That doesn't even include like gifted memberships. We're number 11 in the world. That's wild. Jared the American, prayers for comics. He had to put his dog down today. Oof. Bro, there is nothing worse than losing an animal. Dogs are the best. Dogs are family. Shout out to Comics Division. Man, I hate to hear that. I did not know about that. Like I said, I've been on the road all day. So, let me see. Let's see. Hang on. Let me see. I saw a comment here. Jeremy is the mean girl of YouTube, always trying to start drama. Him and Brittany Venti should do a live stream. Can you tell me what drama I'm trying to start? I would love for you to tell me what drama within YouTube I've tried to start. I would love for you to give me some specifics on that. Please do tell. Please do tell. And also shout out to Brittany Venti. Brittany Venti is awesome. But you sound like a fucking female. Always trying to start drama. He's a big mean man on YouTube trying to start drama. You sound like you have something. You sound like you have something that Dylan Mulvaney doesn't have.
Or her cat was named Vagina.
That's what you sound like you have. Sounds like a problem. God, what a fucking loser. Jeremy starts drama. What drama? What drama? I would love for some deets on that. I try to avoid more drama than you can imagine on YouTube. YouTube drama is super gay. YouTube drama is like the gayest thing ever. I cannot stand YouTube drama. And I've said forever and a day, YouTubers should never be arguing or fighting with each other because we're all on the same team at the end of the day. YouTube's big enough for everybody. YouTube's big enough for all creators. It's big enough for everybody to succeed as long as you're good at what you do. I don't find myself in direct competition with any YouTuber at all. And I don't have anything against, like, I've even said, like, if you can create a channel off of hating me and you can be successful at it, go for it. Because if you're doing that, that means I'm relevant enough to be have a hate channel. And there's only a few people there's only one person that actually has a dedicated hate following that they themselves aren't successful. And that would be DSP, someone I'm not even that familiar with until like recently. You know what I mean? But yeah, I try to avoid a drama at all costs on YouTube because I think it's the gayest thing ever. I really do. Did that person ever respond? Oh, let's see. Odin pizza drama. This is your fucking thing that you're saying I'm starting drama over? Fucking pizza? What the fuck is wrong with you? Odin's on my team. I'm there to entertain the audience. There's no drama. It's fucking pizza. Holy fuck. You really are a female. Jesus Christ. I thought you had something legitimate to whine about. Holy shit. You're whining over pizza. Jesus. Oh my God. Anyway. I thought you had something legit, but I guess not. My job is to entertain, and that's it. So, if I feel the audience is not fully entertained, I will entertain. Because trust me, I didn't want to eat pineapple on pizza, and I never want to eat that shit again. Pineapple on pizza is terrible. It's awful, and it was I was not happy about having to eat that pineapple on pizza. But the people were entertained, and that's all that matters. The people getting entertained. That's it. All right, back to super chats because I am a grifter. Fantastic, Mr. Knox. See the Griner video? No one turned up. Hail 199. Yeah, so Brittany Griner and I believe her coach came out and said they were really mad because people didn't turn out to her game. It's like, spoiler alert, no one cares about Brittany Griner. No one ever cared about Brittany Griner. No one cares about the WNBA. You guys have to give away tickets for free to get people to show up. No one cares about women's sports. That is a fact. That's a fact that is about as old as time. People don't care about women's sports. They just don't. That doesn't mean that women are bad. It doesn't mean that they shouldn't play sports. It just means that you should have a reality check when it comes to women's sports. And women's sports, generally speaking, is not something that people are invested in or care to see. It's just not. That's just the reality of it. It's so funny to watch them cry. Atomic Patriot for $1. Thank you. Wild Red says, too much crossover between things I watched lately. We are reaching the singularity of media. Will it be the end? Let's find out. Hail to the 199. Thank you. Exquisite Vibe says, hey, Jeremy, random question. Have you ever played GTA 4? It's honestly my favorite game of all time. P.S. iDubbbz is Jack Murphy 2.0. I've never been a GTA player. I have nothing but respect for the GTA franchise. It's not my cup of tea. I think they're fantastically made games, and I understand why they're so mega popular. I just don't play them. You can do some entertaining stuff on GTA. And if I think I can bring something entertaining to the audience, then I will be more than happy to do that. I don't play GTA, but those games are legendary. And as far as terms of iDubbbz, yeah, iDubbbz, that dude, man, I don't know what to make of iDubbbz. I really don't. As I said before, I never followed iDubbbz. Really, I didn't know much about iDubbbz, and I didn't know much about iDubbbz until he featured me in a video. And this is over the James Gunn thing with the James Gunn jokes. When James Gunn got fired for the very inappropriate sexualized jokes about children that he made on Twitter. And these were jokes from years ago when he was being an edgelord. But in my opinion, I felt like I know a lot of men who make edgy jokes. I've been in the whole locker room talk situation. I've played sports, you know. Men talk a lot of shit. All right. Men say some really messed up stuff when we're all hanging out with each other. That is the reality of the situation. If men tell you that doesn't happen, they're lying. Men say very crude and very horrible things. They just do. I have not heard men say anything like what James Gunn was saying in those jokes. I've never been a part of that. And if I ever was a part of that, I would have been like, I want to get away from you immediately. The things he was saying was insane about children. Very, very specific jokes about children. And it was, in my opinion, if I had ever heard it, and I'm someone that you cannot offend me on a normal day. If I would have heard someone in my vicinity saying the things that he was saying on Twitter, I would have disconnected immediately, and I more than likely would have probably told law enforcement. You know what I mean? That's over any line that I know that is acceptable. So, but again, who am I to determine if somebody what their level of dark humor is? I guess I'm not, and I understand that me being offended over the things that James Gunn said is 100% hypocritical on my part, based on my other stances, and I will fully own that. But anyway, long story short, iDubbbz was basically the guy who's now apologizing for everything and calling everyone else horrible. iDubbbz called me and others out in a video about the James Gunn takes. And so that's how I became aware of iDubbbz. And then I realized how big he was and how big of his following and the content cops and all of that. But now here he is, the guy who's famous for dropping the N-word over and over and over and over again and saying that it's okay to say it, now is apologizing for what he claims is he's cultivated, a hatred of, white supremacists, essentially, is what he's framing it as. It's wild. So anyway, you can very much call me a hypocrite on that front if you want. I just don't think that making sexual jokes about children is something that should be acceptable. It just isn't. And again, if you say it's hypocritical of me because I say that, people shouldn't be offended over stuff, fair play, and I'll take it. I will much rather take the criticism of being a hypocrite and stand by you should not make jokes around children being sexualized. Shouldn't do it. End of discussion. I don't accept it. I don't accept it. I wouldn't accept it for somebody in my circle to say anything like that. And if you did, you wouldn't be in my circle anymore. That's just my stance on it. So, let's see. Sully Bach says, Crowder is funny. Jeremy is boring. Yet here you are. Actually, you're always here. You're always in my chat. You're always in my chat and you say I'm boring. I love that effect I have on people. I don't watch people I find boring. Shockingly enough, I don't watch Steven Crowder because I find him boring. So I don't even watch his chat to talk about how boring he is. Let's see. Incoherent Turd says Dan was great, but he and Tim reused to name the specific country that used Epstein as an intelligence asset, though. Weird. Wonder why. I'll have to check it out. Let's see. Sophie says, the thing about VTubers is people are falling into Matt Walsh trap. VTube is the medium. There are all kinds of VTubers, wholesome, weird, crazy, funny, etc. That is great. That's a great point, Sophie. That is the same problem. And I see you guys over on Rumble. I see you dropping super chats or the Rumble rants on Rumble. I have my Rumble window open, so I'm not going to miss anything tonight. But because I'm here in Pensacola, I have like 5 monitors here, so I don't miss anything here. But yes, VTubing is the medium, just like anime. Anime doesn't mean one specific thing. It's just Japanese animation. But people like Matt Walsh kind of go after anime as the medium because they fundamentally do not understand it. And You know, that's the problem with a lot of boomer conservatives like Matt and others. Same with VTubing. It's the same kind of template where there's a large, diverse level of people that are into VTubing, and none of it is inherently bad. You have to name specific people. By the way, we got 1,100 people here. No title, no clickbait title, just CobraCast 199. If you're just tuning in, I've been on the road all day. So I did Geeks and Gamers Daily from Orlando. As soon as that was over, I drove 6.5 hours to Pensacola. I walked in the door, fired up Mario Kart. We ran a Mario Kart stream for a little over 2 hours. And then as soon as Mario Kart ended, we are live for CobraCast 199. I don't have a lot. I don't know exactly what's going on in the news cycle, although it seems like it was a pretty light day in the news cycle. But I wanted to make sure I went live and talk with all of you lovelies. I was live last night as well on this channel for the members. I did a 4-hour live stream playing video games. Would you guys like to see me play public video games on this channel, like Titanfall 2, like, yes, Fortnite, Modern Warfare 2, other shooting games? Would you guys like to see me do some public streams here on D-Day Cobra? Let's see. Zalisha ZZZ. VTubers are okay except for Lofty Pixels. Oh my God, we actually had a yes Fortnite in the chat. That's shocking. I hear you on that. Lying Dog Face Pony Soldier gifting a D-Day Cobra membership. Thank you. Over on Rumble, we got Rumble Rants, baby. Abomination, $2. Interesting that people are too delusional to accept the fact that women's sports is unpopular. Why don't they defend the far superior sports? Kitten Bowl. Don't kittens deserve to be paid the same? And then Abomination says, interesting that, oh, you sent 2 of them. Oh, so you sent a 2 and a 5, Nate. So just a heads up on that over on Rumble. Yeah, look, women's sports, generally speaking, are unpopular. It doesn't mean that women can't do popular things within sports. Right now, like Gina Carano, if she does anything in sports, she's going to be popular because she's Gina fucking Carano. You know what I mean? If you remember back in the day, and I was never a fan of Ronda Rousey, but when Ronda Rousey kind of was like at her peak, she was pretty much must-see TV. Now, I think the media completely overhyped her to a massive amount, but they still had people tuning in. Ronda Rousey was massively overhyped, massively. But it pulled people in, and that's what you got to do. Marketing works. Marketing is important. You know what I mean? And so, but that doesn't change the fact that, hey, you know, women's sports is just unpopular, generally speaking. I saw Miss Anthropic 1. What's up, Miss Anthropic 1? Good to see you. I see Zeltroid here. What up, Zeltroid? Aurora uplinks. Trump should have been a movie star producer. Sad. Trump can do whatever he wants. Even at his age, he can still do whatever he wants. He's that good. Spartacus, did you see Biden try to take credit for Quad alliance between Japan, Australia, India, and the USA? The Aussie prime minister corrected him by saying it was Trump. I didn't see that, but I saw this one. Let me show you this one. Again, oh my gosh, man. This dude, Joe Biden has problems. Which I'm not breaking any news by telling you guys that, but look at this right here.
My son was a major, U.S. Army, lost him in Iraq. Service medal, Bronze Star, like you all about country. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you.
Is this not, he said this before, right? Didn't he say this before? This is not the first time he said this, right? So essentially, so you guys see it. President Biden mistakenly tells troops in Japan that his son died in the Iraq war when his son actually died in Maryland from cancer. This is not the first time he said this, right? Yeah, he said this. Yes. So this is not the first time. So
my son was a major, U.S. Army. Lost him in Iraq. Service medal, Bronze Star, like you all about country. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you.
Press were kept far enough away from the remarks to the troops were inaudible. The president made the same incorrect claim twice last year, sparking concerns by some about his mental. Yeah, like the The Washington Post ABC poll released in May found that just 32% of the public believes Biden has the mental sharpness required to serve as president. The fact that 32% believe that the fact that 32% believe he does is terrifying as hell. It's terrifying. My goodness. My goodness. We got a 20 from Barry. I just bought my first gun today and definitely will buy a few more before the Colorado law changes in August, and God bless. That's a very good decision. It's a very good decision. Keck Lord Gray, I was at QT Mart, helped a Hispanic couple with a broke down Chevy, got them a tow at least to get home. Remember to pay it forward. I'm not looking for accolades. Just remember to pay it forward. That is a good piece of advice. Hang on. Let me highlight this. This is a good piece of advice. It's also noted, and I'll just be real. It's a good piece of advice if you're a man who can handle himself. All right. I don't think women should be going and randomly helping strangers that have broke down vehicles. If you're a man who can handle yourself, because there are people out there you can't trust, but it's always good to help people when you can, but always be aware of what you're doing and what you're getting involved in, for sure. You know what I mean? Shout out to you, Keck Lord. Shout out to you. But yes, always be aware. Faux show. Let me see. Handle himself giggity. Oh man. Yeah, I mean, like for me, like I don't know. I mean, I try to help people when I can. I don't promote it, and I don't think that that's necessary to promote it. At the same time, talking about it sometimes, showing an example is obviously something that you want to kind of put out there to show other people that it's, you know, something that, you know, you're putting good in the world. So I totally understand that. Let's see. James Gunn is an F. Never mind. You know. Yes. What up, Zeltroid? Valkyria Winter. Real men eat Vegemite. If you can't eat it, then you're not a real man. 199. God, Vegemite. Bruh just dropped the super chat that says, bruh. Hell yes. What up, bruh? BDS, Britney Derangement Syndrome. To fund your transition from drama queen to drama king. Thank you, Legalize Adulthood, dropping bombs last week. And then we had Vic Whiplash came in here during the gaming stream and was like, man, Vic Whiplash, Warren Smith, we had some hundreds, some 50s. It was crazy. Kevin Cron, 18 months and 3 weeks away from Trump's second term. Let's go. Trump 2024. Hey, Jeremy, can you play Trump pimping his trading cards? I'm currently on the road and I need a laugh to pick me up. All right, guys, can somebody in the snake pit drop me that Trump pimping out his trading cards, and I will play it for Joe C. That is such a the world needs a superhero. Oh my God, it's so funny. Snake pit, I got the Discord open. If you guys can drop Trump pimping out his superhero cards, it's the best thing ever. I love it so damn much, dude. Let me see. Let's see. Hayden, if you want a top GTA experience, oh my goodness, League. Oh my goodness, Warren Smith, you guys dropping gifted memberships like crazy. Like crazy. GTA 4 expansion, The Lost and Damned, cool Sons of Anarchy expansion. You're a biker and you have a gang and clubhouse. Super fun to play. Stream it, Jeremy. Honestly, based on the success of our gaming streams this weekend, I did one on Geeks and Gamers. I did one here on D-Day Cobra. The one on Geeks and Gamers was a public one. The one here last night was a member stream. I would love to play more games here on this channel for you guys. And I would be open to playing like games I've never played. You know what I mean? Like GTA. I would play through. I've never played through GTAs, and I think we could have some really fun experiences going through it. So, like, I played like GTA 3. I think I played a little bit of Vice City, but it's nothing I've really invested time into before. You know what I mean? Sad news. Ray Stevenson passed away. Yes, that was terrible to hear. 58 years old. 58 years old. Let's see. Bill Gates with Epstein is only one part of the story. The FBI allowed Epstein to flourish so they could control the powerful with blackmail. The fact that Bill Gates is not like shamed everywhere he goes is absolutely insane. And he's still treated like a figure that has any authority and respect. You know, it's truly sick. It's truly sick. As a matter of fact, we have I had this clip right here. Yeah. Actually, let me see if I can find it. This clip of Bill Gates, and this is from a while back, but obviously we've had, you know, more recent news come out that around Bill Gates and Jeffrey Epstein. Bill Gates is a sick human being, and he's been protected for a long ass time. Right here. Here we go. There we go. Never forget this right here. I got to find it.
With him.
Epstein had a way of sexually compromising people. Is that what Melinda was warning you about?
No. I mean, no, I had dinner with him and that's all.
And that you regret the relationship, the acquaintance?
That I had dinner with him.
Mm. And the relationship between the foundation and Epstein, which
there never was any relationship of any kind with him.
What a sick, twisted piece of garbage. Yet they want to throw Trump under the bus for everything in the world. But Bill Gates is their hero. Bill Gates is their symbol. You know what I mean? And let's see. All right, here's the Trump trading cards. God damn. This is for you, Joe. Be safe driving, brother. This is for you, buddy. Here we go.
Hello, everyone. This is Donald Trump. Hopefully your favorite president of all time, better than Lincoln, better than Washington, with an important announcement to make. I'm doing my first official Donald J. Trump NFT collection right here and right now. They're called Trump Digital Trading Cards. My official Trump Digital Trading Cards are $99, which doesn't sound like very much for what you're getting. These cards feature some of the really incredible artwork pertaining to my life and my career. It's been very exciting. Buy one and you will join a very exclusive community. It's my community. And I think it's something you're going to like, and you're going to like it a lot. Each card comes with an automatic chance to win amazing prizes like dinner with me. I don't know if that's an amazing prize, but it's what we have. Or golf with you and a group of your friends at one of my beautiful golf courses, and they are beautiful. We're doing a lot. Oh, and remember, Christmas is coming, and this makes a great Christmas gift.
Hopefully you're...
Hello, everyone. This is Donald Trump. Hopefully your favorite president of all time, better than Lincoln, better than Washington.
Better than Lincoln, better than Washington. I love this dude so much. When he first came out with that, dude, I was like cringing so bad. I'm like, what are you doing, Trump? What the hell are you doing? And it's just so funny, man. It's so funny now. Thank you to Warren Smith and Legalize. Let's see. Legalize Adulthood with 20 and Warren Smith with 5. That's 25. We got 27 new members in the chat. That's what's up. Yeah, sold out in 24 hours. I remember that. Sold out in 24 hours. Let's see. The CJH Entertainment Canada is becoming even more of a shit show with the approved MAID assisted suicide for the disabled and homeless and suicidal people. I'm sure they'll make it mandatory eventually. It's sad. Yeah, Canada's in rough shape, man. Canada's really rough shape. It's kind of scary, to be honest with you. Christopher Gonzalez, mermaid lost money. That's a hashtag. Hashtag mermaid lost money. You just wait, my guy. Show us your back end. Oh, do I got to show you guys my back end? All right, let's show you the back end. I'll show you guys my back end right now. I'll show you my guy. I'll show you my back end. Hey, hang on. You can't ask me to show me. I can't show you my back end for a member message. What kind of... I got to have some self-respect. I can't show you my back end for a member message. I mean, I respect the member message, but I don't know if I can actually show you my back end for a member message, Christopher. That's a little much. I have a little more respect for myself, all right, than to show you my back end for a member message. Come on. We gotta get a little more in there before I'm willing to show you my back end. At least take me to dinner. All right. Dinah says Bill Gates with Epstein is only... Oh, I got that one. I'm your pepper. Sad news, Racy. I got that one too. MK Solid 82. Looks like another male character was killed off in Disney Star Wars. Time to replace him with a woman. R.I.P. Ray Stevenson. Yeah, it's not that... I like somebody said this earlier about Disney Star Wars, and they're like, hey, would you like was it Sophie? I can't remember. I can't remember who it was. But they were like, do you want James Cameron to... No, it was Aurora Uplinks is who it was. Do you want James Cameron to, get involved with, the prequel era? And I'm like, I don't want anyone touching Star Wars, period. I just don't. I don't want anyone touching Star Wars. Star Wars is dead. It's done. It's over. There's nothing you can do with Star Wars to save it. It's beyond saving. You can't save Star Wars. And, that's just where we are. I don't care who it is. I don't care. Like, George Lucas is too old to come back. And like, as you guys have probably seen, we've got the Little Mermaid poster out, and we'll talk about that here in just a minute. But first, let me show you this. So the Little Mermaid poster is out today. All right. The Little Mermaid poster is in China. The Chinese Little Mermaid poster. Let me see if I can find it. Little Mermaid. Here we go. So the Little Mermaid poster, of course, you know why. You know exactly why. But the Little Mermaid poster right here, this is the Chinese Little Mermaid poster. She looks awfully blue, doesn't she? She looks awfully blue, huh? Pretty blue there. Are you sure? Are you sure you're not trying to cover up something there for the China poster? Now, again, do I have a problem with them pandering to whatever they need to do to get money in isolation? No, I have no problem. Do what you got to do. I don't give a shit. But the fact is Disney's constantly virtue signaling. Disney's constantly tell us that everybody else is racist and sexist. If you don't like their movies, you're racist. If you don't like their movies, you're sexist. You hate this, you hate that. They stand against white supremacy and any type of racism. They blame fans for the racism. Yet they're okay. They're okay doing this to cover up her black skin for China in the poster. Now, to be fair, there are other China posters that aren't like this, but this is the main one. And it's not the first time we've seen this. It's not the first time we've seen this at all. Now, again, in isolation, I don't care. Do what you want. But this is what they've done in China right here. See that? See Finn? See how see, that's the regular. See, they made Finn smaller in all these posters. All right. Now look at this. Look at the Black Panther one. The Black Panther one is the funny one. All right. Let's see. Open that. Look at the Black Panther one. See that? Yeah. Cover him up there for the China posters. Cover him up. Now, again, it is what it is, man. Do what you want. Pander to who you need to pander to. Make your money. But don't sit there and virtue signal on top of it. The fact that Disney constantly virtue signals, yet they cover up black people so they can market to China, tells you everything you need to know about these woke companies. These woke companies and these woke corporations. And people are just tired of it. Like, again, no one actually believes anyone that talks about identity politics. No one thinks about these things. So I've said this before. I'll say it again. I worked retail for a long time. I worked retail for 15 years. I loved it. I had a lot of fun with it, made a lot of great friends, learned, a lot of different, ways to manage people, things like that. You have a lot of interactions with people within the world of retail, especially on the sales floor and stuff. So coworkers or whatever, customers. At no point in time have I ever had a conversation with someone in person where I was talking about an upcoming movie or a video game or anything. At no point in time did I ever have a conversation with someone and I said, hey, are you excited for this movie? Well, I'm waiting to see the racial breakdown before I'm going to tell you if I'm excited or not. That conversations never fucking happen because normal people don't think like that. No normal person has ever cared about diversity, representation, and all of that shit. No one cares about it. It's a made-up thing by social media and fat, lazy people with pronouns in their bio. That's what it is. It's a made-up thing to be fake offended over. People don't care about representation because it's not important. What's important is giving people good entertainment. That's it. That's all that matters. And, I've talked about this many times before, but it's like I grew up watching movies like Boys in the Hood, Above the Rim, Juice. I was a big Tupac fan. Tupac was a really good actor, by the way. He was a really good actor. The woke white leftists, I would love for them to watch Boys in the Hood. I would love for them to watch Boys in the Hood. They would get fake offended in a minute. They wouldn't be able to handle it. Those are the types of movies I grew up watching, along with so many others. At no point in time did I watch Boys in the Hood and think, I need representation so I can feel like I'm part of this. I didn't grow up in the fucking hood. I didn't know anything about that shit. But I enjoyed those movies because they felt authentic and they felt good. They were cool. They were entertaining and it gave you a different perspective on things. I didn't need representation to enjoy it. So all the woke white leftists will sit there and call me a racist or a sexist all the time because of course they will. But these are the same people that get fake offended when a black person has an opinion that they don't line up with. Oh, wait, this black person said this. We have to cancel them. Because the most dangerous thing to a woke white leftist is a non-white person having their own opinion. Whew, that's the most dangerous thing in the world to them. It's by far the most dangerous thing in the world. You can never have your own opinion if you're a non-white dude. If you have your own opinion, woke white leftists hate that, man. Big time. Big time. Donut Fit says, do you plan to build any gaming or software products as Geeks and Gamers? Expand outside of merchandise? The sky's the limit for us. I mean, I will never keep Geeks and Gamers within a box. I will let it evolve, and I will let it continue to evolve as long as opportunities present themselves to us. There are things that I've tried in the past that just have not worked out for one reason or the other. And then there's things that I wasn't planning on us doing that have, that we've kind of, dipped our toes into. So I am open to Geeks and Gamers continuing to evolve and be involved in a lot of different areas that I never, planned on us being into, as long as I think we can utilize that opportunity and maximize it and do something good with it. So, I don't, my plan is to grow it to a point where it's there's so many moving parts to it that I can't keep up with it. And I have people that are running different departments and different aspects of it. And I mean, in a lot of ways, we're already there in some ways because I can't keep up with all this stuff that we've created. So I'm open for sure. 100%. I see you guys are roasting the living hell out of MCU fan. Roasting the living hell out of him. Swig of water for everybody roasting MCU fan right now. Oh my goodness. It's so funny. So funny. Bob R, enlighten me. What's a VTuber? What's a VTube? What's a VTuber? So basically it's a person that has this animated character and it mimics their movements and their mouth movements and their body movements and stuff like that, but it's an animated character that's on the screen. Like Krista Nova and X-Ray Girl have got some VTuber artwork that they've had done. So like I know there was one time where It was Friday Night Tights, and X-Ray Girl didn't feel good, so she had a VTuber image on there. And it's just an animated image, and it moves with you, and the mouth moves with you. It reacts, it blinks, and all that. You can have them really, really in depth, and people love them, and I fully support it. Alec Baldwin's finger just dropped 50 gifted memberships, ladies and gentlemen. 50. My goodness. Swig of water for Alec Baldwin's finger. He don't miss. He don't miss. Holy crap. He don't miss. Every time he comes in here and Alec Baldwin's finger, boom, don't miss. Wow, thank you, brother. How you doing, man? You back from, is it Utah? You back from Utah? Phantasm Mr. Knox, did you hear someone put up a billboard dissing Bud Light? I posted Benny Johnson video about it in the snake pit. Yeah, I did see that one. We can watch that here in a minute if you want. Brandon Anderson, Jeremy, I tweeted you a clip of this live stream I found funny, clipped from YouTube. Love your stuff, man. Thank you. Appreciate that. I love, like, man, I saw some you know what? I'm going to see if I can highlight these comments. You guys actually made me like real. You made me smile a lot in the last live stream. Let me see if I can find it. I want to show you guys some of the comments. I just found these comments to be so like, they were so nice. Let me see. Look at this right here. So this is the last CobraCast we did. All right. And again, I try to read, the comments when I can, heart them and stuff like that. But look at some of these comments right here. Leftist here. I really enjoy your CobraCast stream since you started. You're extremely entertaining and professional. If we agree about woke culture and the Democratic Party being corrupt, that's enough for me to say we're allies. That's really nice. I appreciate that. CobraCast 109 is quickly becoming my most favorite podcast. Jeremy has a great way of interacting with his viewers, and even though I can't even super chat, I feel like my view is important. That was a very cool comment right there, because I do want everybody to know that obviously I would be crazy if I didn't put, emphasis on super chats. It's people's money they're spending. But I want people to know that if you're not super chatting, you're still an important part to this. You know what I mean? And I really did. I appreciated that comment right there, because, it was like, I want everybody in the audience to know that I appreciate you. And I hope that you enjoy what we're doing here. And I don't want I don't want anyone to feel like they're not important because you can't spend the money or whatever, because I don't want anyone to feel like that, because that's a horrible thing to do. And I know that a lot of people don't even get and I'm not dissing other YouTubers, because other people can do it their way, and that's totally fine. But I think just highlighting comments, normal comments, occasionally acknowledge them, read them out, mention them. I think that's important, just to let people know that you are aware of them and you are, seeing some of the stuff they're saying. I just think that's important. But yeah, there's a couple more comments like this, and I just wanted you guys to know I appreciated it. So good stuff. Shout out to you guys. It's good stuff. What is your favorite manga and favorite comic? I never read manga. I just recently got into watching anime, and I very much enjoyed anime. Very, very much. When I was younger, I've talked about this a lot. When I was younger, I read, quite a bit comics. I was really big into comics when Image really started to get some traction. So obviously when Spawn first came onto the scene, I loved Spawn. But also there was a couple of other Image comics. There was Shadow Dragon, and there was Savage Dragon and Shadowhawk. And I loved Shadowhawk. Matter of fact, what issue is it? Shadowhawk 1? Let me see. Shadowhawk 1. Yes, Shadowhawk #1. I had this comic. Holy fuck, dude. I thought I was the coolest person. Ever. I had this comic right here. I think I still have this comic. But this was like one of my favorite covers ever. Right here. Shadowhawk. Image Comics #1. Such a cool ass cover. And So I don't know what happened with Shadowhawk. I have no idea. I don't know if the character, I have no idea. I mean, but that was a cool ass comic and a cool ass character. I was really into Shadowhawk. Obviously, I was big into, especially like Nightfall with Batman, Bane getting his back broken. I remember the Death of Superman and Funeral for a Friend, I thought was just amazing. And that's one of the reasons why I hate Batman versus Superman so much, because I felt like using the Death of Superman was such a it makes me so mad, because Funeral for a Friend, if you read the Death of Superman in the comics and you were part of that storyline, and then the return and all of the Supermen, Funeral for a Friend, and the Justice League, and you could feel the pain of the world as Superman was no longer with us. You felt the pain of the world with these superheroes, and it carried weight. It carried weight. You know what I mean? And so yeah, Wolverine 50 is another one. I'll show you guys Wolverine 50 real quick. Wolverine 50. One of the coolest covers ever. Right here. Wolverine 50 was such a cool cover. I want one that actually open image in new tab. So Wolverine 50. This cover, the claw, like there's holes in the cover. You know what I mean? And if you open it up, you know, the claw holes are there, and it was the coolest thing ever. I loved that comic, and I loved that cover. So yeah. Anyway, but manga, I haven't read any manga, but anime, I just started getting into anime. So let's see. My favorite Trump clip was when he yelled at them to turn off the lights. What clip is that?
No, get those lights off. Off. Turn them off. They're too bright. Turn them off. Let's go. Ready? Turn off the lights. Turn off the lights. Turn off the lights.
Dude, he's so funny. Let's see. There was a 20 that came in a few minutes ago. Where the hell is it? Wedge Serif at DCEU Goat told me not to donate to this fascist. God. Dude, I see so much going on in the chat. I see there's like 4 MCU fan accounts now, I think. And they all have the same profile picture. Now we have anime fan. What is happening in this chat? Now we have an anime fan. Wait, I destroy this chat every time I enter. You have anime fan. What? It didn't work. I swear, I personally believe that I mean the original ones, because obviously everybody joining in now are fans and they're re-trolling these people, but like I have to imagine the originals were trolls too, that like they were fans and they're just trolling. I have to imagine. When you're gonna pay me all the money I made you? I will pay you all the money you've made me when Ant-Man turns a profit. How about that? Ant-Man 3. When Ant-Man 3 turns a profit, all right, I will give you all the money you've made me. How about that deal? How about that deal right there? Okay. Or when Solo makes money. How about that? Super chat is it to me. You guys are the best. I swear I don't deserve you. I don't deserve you. I don't deserve you. We don't deserve you. Where are we at? Oh, here you go, my guy. Show us your back end. I guess I got to show you my back end now. Do you guys really want to see my back end? I don't think the chat wants to see my back end. Does the chat want to see? There's 1,200 people here. You guys want to see my back end? All right. First of all, I want to guess. How much do you guys think we've made on Super Chats tonight so far? How much do you guys think we've made in Super Chats so far? Before I show you my back end. Shout out to the MC fan. Bionic Belly Button. What's up, Bionic Belly Button? There's people saying 600. Well, not if you include, well, there's the Super Chats and then there's gifted memberships. So I will say we're not at 1,000. We're not at 1,000. All right, I'm going to show you my back end. Let's see who was right. Who was right? There, show you my back end. There you go. So we've made $391 in chat revenue and 77 new members. What should our goal be? What should our goal be? Jeremy is a GIF. I thought I was a fig. Stop starting pizza drama and show us your front end. MCU fan says the number is disgusting. I know Camelot grifts like $1,000 out of his chat every night. I'm too good for that. I would never, ever, ever try to grift you guys out of $1,000 in super chats. I would never, ever, ever want to do that. I'm way too much of a respectable YouTuber to do anything like that. All right. Barry says you and Ryan should do the the racism test. Failed pretty bad. Dude, Ryan would fail it big time. Josie says, thank you, Jeremy. That's what I love about Trump. He doesn't give a fuck better than Lincoln and Washington. Laughing emojis, cheers. He's the best. He's the best. Final Fantasy Remake, PS5. You will enjoy it. Trust. Yeah, I was never a big Final Fantasy person, but I'm open. I'm open to playing whatever. Tim Pool's a beta. You are an alpha. I don't like the whole alpha male thing. I think has lost a lot of its luster. I jokingly used to pull the whole alpha male thing back in the day when I first started on YouTube. There's so many people that pull the alpha male card now as a gimmick that it comes off as kind of cringe more than anything. I think that Tim Pool is what Tim Pool has accomplished is pretty damn amazing. That's just a fact. I have a massive amount of respect for him. And I know that's a meme. People are meme me like, oh, do you respect Tim Pool? Yes, I respect Tim Pool. I respect what the business he's built, and I respect the job he's done. Doesn't mean I have to like him. That's the whole thing about respect. You can respect someone, but you don't have to like them. And I don't like Tim Pool, but I damn sure respect the man. LeBron getting swept is a beautiful thing. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Fantastic Mr. Knox, another reboot no one asked for. Just got released. White Men Can't Jump on Disney Plus, and no one asked for it. Anyone surprised? No. Trash. Fucking trash. White Men Can't Jump is a great movie from back in the day. All right. It's a great movie. And for them to rehash that is garbage. I haven't even seen the clips of it. I don't even want to. Let's see. Spawn versus Devilman. Who wins? Spawn. Brandon. Sorry, man. I clipped a funny thing you said on this stream, and I sent it to you on Twitter. Just a funny small clip of something you said earlier. All right, let's see if I can find this. Let's see. You just let me see. I'm looking. I want to know, like, did you send it to my inbox or did you tag me? Let's see. What the fuck? I'm trying to see. Mentions. I'm trying to look at my mentions. What's the name under? Oh my God, this is awful. I don't know who this is, but this is terrible right here. But since it's terrible, I'm gonna show all of you. This is D-Day Cobra showing us his back end. Oh man. That was good. That was good. I don't see I don't know if that's what is that you? That's not you, is it? That's not Cloud. I don't see it in my inbox. When are you gonna pay me? Oh, I got that one. There's shout out to MCU fan. Disco Cobra. I'm so pissed, Jeremy. Is such a scammy grifter. I've given hundreds of dollars to him, and now I'm living on the streets. Give me my money back so I can give it to Camelot instead. Shout out to you, Disco Cobra. Disco Cobra's dropped some bombs. I appreciate you, Disco Cobra. Neanderthal says, do you ever sleep? I sleep. It's sporadic, man. My sleep schedule's all over the place. It's been pretty bad lately, how kind of chaotic my sleep schedule's been, but I get a little bit of sleep here and there. I get a little bit. So thanks for the transparency on the back end. Good stuff. Hey, I am only here because of the people. All right. That's fact. I'm only here because of you. I'll always be here, but and the only reason I'll stay here is because of you. If I fucking piss off the people, I'm done. I'm over. And I know that. I am aware of that. If I piss off the people, I'm done on this platform and my business is done. We live and die by the fans. And you know, look, man, I gotta look at this. Let me show you this email I got today if I can find it. Let me look. Gmail, all inboxes. Let's see here. Let me see. Is it on Geeks and Gamers? Okay, let's see here. All right, turn that down. Here we go. Yeah, look at this shit. Okay. I haven't even read it. I read partnership offer you cannot refuse. I'm Didar, a YouTube analyst from MediaCube. Most probably you've heard about our company. We've been assisting creators, blah, 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 blah. We only dig into the analytical and design work for your channel to increase views. Partnership you cannot refuse. I ain't responding to your ass, all right? I get those all day long. Oh, hey, we checked out your channel. Woke white women, go full SJW. They put the title of the video. I'm like, you have never watched a video of mine a day in your life, because if you saw the content I was making, you would never sponsor me. You would never sponsor me. You know what I mean? So like, I don't buy into like most of the emails I get. Some of them are like big sponsorships too, man. Like I'm looking at some right now. They're like, oh, we want to give you $5,000 for a 45-second, ad. And you're integrated in your video. I'm like, really? $5,000? But I don't know who they are. And I don't want to be tied to a company that will cancel me when I say that I'm a Trump supporter. You know what I mean? So you gotta be transparent with the peeps. That's all that matters. It's all that matters. Start a boxing event auction to get us the chance to fight MCU fan 4D chess. Thank you. Chris Benoit. Where my fans at? I'll give you a nice tight hug. Oof. Here's an image comic you might know. Gen 13. I remember that one. From back in the day. I absolutely do. Ben becomes a new member. Thank you. I think Bill Gates should be I think Bill Gates is our beard for tonight. We're not ready yet. I'm not ending the stream or anything. I'm just throwing that out there. What do you think, Hailstorm?
Sounds good.
There's some good meme material. Bill Gates. You can even get the pregnant man meme that Elon made.
That was already in my head.
Yep. All right. There you go, Hailstorm. So, all right, have fun with that. All right. Yeah, we got Bill Gates is going to get the beard tonight, so I'll give him time to work on that. Swig of water to all of you for still being here. I don't know why 1,200 people are watching this. I had no topic, but here we are. Legalize adulthood. Can I sponsor you to run parody ads? Yes. What type of parody ads are we talking? Let's go. Is bragging rights still a thing? I want it to be a thing. It's just a matter of, like, right now, I've got so much I'm trying to do. Like, there's a lot of changes that are going to be coming up for Geeks and Gamers, and I mean that for a positive reason, because we are kind of bursting at the seams of, we need better structure and organization and everything at Geeks and Gamers, because we have too much going on that I can't keep up with it all. So we got to add a level of, structure there. And structure is not really my strong suit. I'm kind of fly by the seat of my pants. I just like to go with my gut and handle things. But we are at a point where we have so many things, we have so many people, we have so many moving parts, so many revenue sources that I can't keep up with all of it. And I'm trying to keep up with so much that so much has fallen through, my fingers, and so we have to kind of restructure from that standpoint so I can do a better job. We can do a better job. And then maybe we can get back to stuff like bragging rights. You know what I mean? So, let me see. Bionic Sasquatch, 1 month in the snake pit, 199, and it's glorious. I love hearing that. I love hearing that. I'm happy you guys are happy with this show. The show will continue to evolve. I know I'm going to try to have Drew Hernandez on sometime this week. This was a bad night to do it because of me traveling and everything. But me and Drew had talked about getting him on. All right, I'm looking in my inbox now because I see you said that it's your inbox. Oh shit, not that one. Right here. I sent us a direct message. Sorry, man. I don't want to derail your live stream. Just thought this clip funny. Hey, you're not derailing anything, brother. Here it is. Here it is. Okay, let's see here. All right, here we go. All right, here's the clip you clipped of me on my live stream. Here we go. I haven't watched it. 5-second clip. Right here. Here we go. Dude, YouTube drama is super gay. YouTube drama is like the gayest thing ever. Dude, YouTube drama is super gay. YouTube drama is like the gayest thing ever. Dude, it's true. It is. YouTube drama is like so pathetic, man. I can't stand it. Like I have avoided so much YouTube drama in my time here. I've gotten pulled into some of it, 100%. I've gotten pulled into some of it. I think I have avoided so much, and I'm not going to get, I don't deserve credit for avoiding things that none of you know have happened or would have happened. I don't get credit for any of that because how could I get credit for it? Why should I get credit for it? I just try to avoid it at all possible. I try to understand the internet to the best of its ability. I'm not perfect. I've made mistakes. I'm going to continue to make mistakes on this platform. And when I make those mistakes, I try to acknowledge it. I try to, own it. I try to, try to get better from it, because ultimately a mistake is not really a mistake if you learn from it. It's a learning opportunity. And that's just life in general. But I have done things, and I don't think I've done a lot of horrible things on YouTube at all. I just think I've made, it's growing pains. It's learning to become a better YouTuber. It's learning that the chat is always right. And when you say the chat is always right, what that means is, just listen to the people. It doesn't mean every single individual in the chat is right. It just means that the chat that is there for you, watch them, listen to them, get a feel for what they're saying, and, try to, make sure that they keep you in check. And that's the whole thing that comes along with it. When I started all this out, I never dreamed of having 10,000 subscribers, much less 3 channels with over 100,000. I never dreamed of that. And so having 10,000 subscribers to me seemed like something that would never happen. And now here we are, but keeping your head on and staying in check. And, I would say with my biggest, what are my biggest mistakes? Obviously the Snyder thing is something that will always be something that I consider my biggest mistake in terms of just putting us in that position. And it sucked, but it happened, and we learned from it, and we're better for it. And it's long gone, and it's all over now. But I had to take my lumps, and I did, and I got blasted for it for, a while, especially on that live stream with EVS, went on his channel and just got absolutely obliterated for like 3 straight hours with the most hate you could imagine. Super chats for 2-3 hours of just the internet just annihilating me and ripping me apart. And I knew I had to take it. I had to sit there and take it because it was necessary, because people were frustrated. And I put us in that position. I put all the fans in that position. And so you do that. And so we own it, made mistakes, own it, learn from it. And now we're better for it. And when it's all said and done, there's just been some little things I've done in terms of covering certain topics, maybe not doing as much research as I should have done, giving more context after the fact. But other than that, I mean, it's just little stuff that I've done like anybody. And I've tried to own it to the best of my ability. And so, but yeah, so I don't know how I got on that rant at all. I have no idea, but here we are. So, let me see. Like, I remember I used to be super arrogant, and it wasn't like I'm not actually an arrogant person, but like I would this is the whole alpha male thing. Cause because I was talking about alpha males. So I used to be like super arrogant as like playing into like a gimmick and stuff, but that worked well when I didn't have a big following. It worked really well when I was like fake it till you make it type shit. But once you actually do have like hundreds of thousands of followers and, you have a business that's thriving and, you can't really pull the whole arrogant card anymore, at least not for what we were trying to do. And so I had to kind of back off of that because it wasn't playing very well as our channels got bigger and Geeks and Gamers was growing. It's not the way you want to do things. You want people to realize that you actually do appreciate them and you don't want to misconstrue that. And a lot of my sarcasm sometimes got lost, and that was 100% on me. It wasn't your fault or anybody's fault for misreading my sarcasm. It was my fault for not recognizing, hey, you may not think you're a big deal, because I don't. Never have, never will, still don't think I am. But the perception in certain areas is that we have a following and we have people that are supporting us, and you have to remember that. So there you go. All right. Let me see. All right. Where are we at? For MCU fan, back goat for MCU fan. That's awesome. Jorge Barracuda, Jeremy, couldn't you and Ryan do the daily show Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, and on Wednesday do the political show with Suresh? And yeah, bragging rights was funny as hell. I mean, the problem is just to be the people have responded to the daily show. The daily show, the reason that we put so much into that is because you guys have shown us that you love that show. The reason CobraCast is here is you guys show us you love the show. I'm not saying you didn't say you love the political stream either, but it's just tough to kind of, the reason the Wednesday thing, it was originally on Wednesdays. Then me and Sutter and Craig talked about it, and I wanted to get Craig on Wednesdays on Geeks and Gamers to do side scrollers right after daily. So we had to move the political stream from Wednesday to Thursday. The problem with Thursday was that Thursday was the one day I have a little bit of free time. And then that was interrupting my little bit of free time on Thursdays. So it's a packed schedule right now is the problem. That's all it is. And, let's see. Bionic belly button. We've all made mistakes. Appreciate you making it okay to admit them. My mistake is I don't know about the 199. Forgive me. Bionic belly button doesn't know about the 199, ladies and gentlemen. Bionic belly button. Wow. Okay, Bionic, I got you covered. This is how. So if you go to my Twitter account right now, and I'll play it right now. But I have the birth of the 199 on my Twitter account. And this is it right here. This is how the 199 was born. This is, it's so funny. But this is it right here. This is how the 199 was born. It's going to be great.
I can't wait for that. Hold on. I got to address someone in the chat here. We got Awesome Guy.
Awesome Guy. What's up, Awesome Guy?
Celebration cringe. Are you retarded? Star Wars Celebration has been a thing since 199.
199?
I don't know who the fuck you are. I just got this stream on my recommended for some reason. Stop being reactionaries. Well, awesome guy. I'm sure the chat's going to love you, but awesome guy. If you want Star Wars Celebration cringe, I am here. I'm here to give that to you. Don't fucking worry.
199. 199.
Since 199.
199 the chat.
All right. It's been around for almost 2,000 years, ladies and gentlemen. All right. But if you want.
So there it is right there. And so I saw the chat reacting, and the chat was like, we are the 199. We are the 199. And it just became this thing. And so now it's like, I saw the chat. I saw them responding to it. And I'm like, the chat has gone insane with this 199 thing. And I remember the stream when it ended, I was talking to Ryan. I'm like, the chat really responded to that, man. Like, I don't think it's going away. Like, I think it's here to stay. And then the next stream, like the chat just crazy with the 199s. And I'm like, we have to get emojis. We have to get emojis. This is it. The 199 that's our kind of calling of like with the 199 battalion, and there's different iterations. So like here with the 199 Snake Pit Battalion. And so we got the Geeks and Gamers stuff. So we had the emojis made, and it's just crazy that and we're selling shirts now. As a matter of fact, you know what? I got something I'll show you guys really quick. I'll show you a sneak peek if you want to see a sneak peek. All right. Sneak peek. Let's see. I don't know if am I signed in? Hang on. I may have to screenshot it and send it to myself. I have to screenshot it and send it to myself. I'm not signed into that account on here. Oh, we're in. Okay. So right here, the sneak peek for tomorrow, because tomorrow is Tuesday night's main event over on the Geeks and Gamers channel. Okay. And I am not in Orlando. So let's see. Open a new tab. Okay. So let's see if I can. How do I save that? All right. I'll just show you this right here. So we have Krista made a slight change to the studio in Orlando. I bought these 199s. So now Krista has these in the background of my setup in Orlando. And she's going to show that tomorrow on Tuesday night's main event. So right there, she got the one. I bought those at Party City. We've got a few of those at HQ. But Krista has that right there. And hell yeah, man. It looks cool too, because she said she called me. She's like, hey, I want to set this up. I was like, that's not going to look good. She goes, yes, it will. I'm like, okay, try it. And she sent me the picture. I'm like, that looks really good. That looks really cool. So yeah, hell yeah. Bashy Washy. I'm still waiting for DC, EU, and MCU fan. Warm my mouth, Jeremy. Bashy, I tried. Okay, you have to understand. These are pathetic losers that have never left their house ever. I tried, Bashy. I tried to set the whole thing up. As soon as they walked outside and sunlight hit, it was over. They just ran back inside. So I think you're gonna like. Maybe if we get another 1,200 gifted membership stream, I can make that happen, Bashy. Okay, so you need to talk to Mage Demon and the rest of the crew. You guys just maybe if we can get 1,200 gifted memberships, I might can make it happen, Bashy. I might can make it happen. That's a lie, Bashy. I can't make it happen even if you do 1,200 gifted subs. So please don't, unless you want to. The Tactical Musician. There's an anime called The Future Diary. If you like psycho thrillers like Death Note, it's right up your alley. It's about a survival game where the contestants have a phone that shows the future. That sounds fucking cool, actually. Jed or Hailstorm? Ever heard of that? Either one of you guys here?
I haven't heard of that, no.
Can you make a note?
I can, yeah.
I want to see that. That sounds really kind of interesting. So, all right, cool. So I love Death Note. Death Note's phenomenal. So yeah, that sounds pretty interesting. JM Elliott 1986 says, "Hey Jareem, I have been busy. I haven't been able to listen to too many streams lately. I've been wanting to hear your take on Tears of the Kingdom. Thanks, bro. Trump 2024 199 plus a decimal. Thank you, brother. I haven't played as much Tears of the Kingdom as I would like, but I have played enough of it and I've seen enough of it to recognize that it basically makes Breath of the Wild look like, and I think we were talking about this today, but it makes it like a tech demo. Tears of the Kingdom is just so massive, and it adds so much to the it's the sequel to Breath of the Wild. Is all it is. It's just more Breath of the Wild, but it's just so much more. It's so much better. And again, Breath of the Wild is considered one of the greatest video games ever made, and it came out just 6 years ago. And Tears of the Kingdom makes it look like a tech demo. It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable how good Tears of the Kingdom is. I can't wait to get further into it. It's just time. Time is my enemy right now because I have so much going on. And if anything, I may have to just stream it. Brian Babin 199, thank you. We need to get Awesome Guy, the dude who started 199, to come back. He definitely sounds more interesting than MCU fan. Hail the Snake Pit. Thank you. Fashy Washy, my mobile made me sound like a tard. Yeah, I didn't really know what you were saying there, Bashy, but I tried to work through it. Thank you, buddy. No problem, man. Sorry, minus. Okay, you meant minus. Okay, there you go. That's what you meant. Okay. Death Note anime is trash, hardly above average. Bashy Washy. I can't believe you said that. Bashy Washy. We can't accept that type of we can't accept that around here, Bashy Washy. Come on. Abomination. Rumble Rant, I'll sponsor you, no contract, for the $199 as a one-timer exchange. All you have to do is whatever the fuck you want. I'll even throw extra money to sweeten the deal because Rumble only lets me do $2. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. Rumble, I love Rumble. I love what Rumble's doing, and I'm happy you guys are enjoying the stuff over on Rumble. Bashy Washy, that's a bad take, man. That's a bad take. Bashy, are you sure you're not talking about the live-action Netflix version? Because that is trash, but not the animated classic. The classic. Come on, Bashy. I still love you, Bashy. Titan says, did you see LaFlop James get beat by the Nuggets? Yes, I did. Titan, you're the one always saying car video, right? Are you saying car video all the time? I think that's you, and that's awesome if it is. All right. Let's read regular chat. Let's see what you guys are saying. You guys are just obsessed with MCU fan and DCU Go. Holy shit. Let's see. Death Note is hit or miss for people. For me, it was a miss. Wow, I'm shocked. All right. Death Note, yes. Let's see. Start a poll. Let's see. I'm gonna put, do you like Death Note? Death Note anime. I'm just gonna Death Note anime. Yes or no, do you like it? Or I'll just put do you like, so everybody knows what I'm saying. So do you like Death Note anime? All right, here we go. I'm just curious where the chat stands on this. All right, curious where the chat stands. Let's see. Never seen it. Oh God, it's so good. It's so good. We're only at 66% yes right now. Wow. That's shocking. It's a cool little concept. Haven't ground to seeing it yet. A lot of people saying they haven't seen it. I think it's fantastic. And again, I'm a normie when it comes to anime. So, the Volt guy says, saw sweet late CobraCast. What did I miss? Did you talk about Meatball Ron removing Florida from his username and that politicians screaming, "We want trans people"? So I heard that people were saying, like, somebody tagged me and said that DeSantis removed Florida from his bio or something. Where exactly did he supposedly remove? In his bio. What up, Camelot? From his Twitter name? What do you mean? So, like, I don't know what you mean by his Twitter name. Because he's got two different accounts. So he's got two different accounts. He's got... Yeah, he's got Florida in both of his bios still. So I don't think that that's the case. Both of his bios mention Florida, and people were telling me he removed it from his bio, is what I was being told earlier. I don't know anything about it. I don't know, but I think it could have been, you know, some type of edit going around or something. I don't know, but oh, his name used to be Ron DeSantis, Florida. Ah, let's see. Is that true? So his username. Okay. So, yeah, he's got Governor Ron DeSantis, and then he's got Ron DeSantis. I didn't realize that. Let's see if that's the case. So, at Ron DeSantis, Florida. Let me see. That is true. Looks like he did. Okay. That is true. Interesting. Okay. Let's see. Because, see, so I searched Ron DeSantis, Florida. And, like, people are tagging him. But if you click on Ron DeSantis, Florida, the account doesn't exist anymore. So now he's just Ron DeSantis. Not a big deal, but look, at the end of this dude's about to announce, okay? This dude's about to announce. That's a fact. Ron DeSantis is about to announce his run for president of the United States in 2024. It's the worst kept secret on the planet. He will 100% be running probably within the next week or two. He's going to announce. And that's going to be, it's going to be a game changer at that point in terms of how this whole thing is going to be approached. And he cannot avoid, like, I'm sorry, man. I just don't see any scenario where Trump actually has any competition from DeSantis. I just don't. And I think he's walking into a political buzzsaw. I really do. I think he's walking right into a political buzzsaw. 100%. 100%. So we will see. It will be interesting. Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood and Black Lagoon are to your list ASAP. I'm very familiar with Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. I mean, I've heard a lot of people tell me about that. Let's see. Bashy says, I'll die on that hill. Anime and live action equals trash. Bashy says, I don't give a damn. Only anime I got into was Yu-Gi-Oh! And Sonic X. Breath of the Wild was a breath of fresh air. Tears of the Kingdom makes you cry tears of joy. It's pretty amazing. It's pretty amazing. Best animal hands down is Initial D. Anime is what you meant. Watch Berserk 97 and Finland Saga. Then you can talk about good anime. Code Geass is way much better than Death Note. Anime is poo-poo. Manga is good. Jason Poole says, honestly, the only animes I got into were Yu-Gi-Oh! And Sonic X. Still wish the 4Kids cast were voicing the Sonic characters in the games. And 24 Camelot's stash. Look at Camelot. Camelot's such a fucking grifter. He's getting super chats over here. That's how much of a grifter Camelot is now. Getting super chats on CobraCast. That's how much of a grifter this man is. He ain't Ricada, but he's making his way up the mountain, all right? He ain't Ricada, but he's getting there, all right? My stash makes me money everywhere except my show. Well, I mean, listen. Now, I'm not here to, grift off of another man and his YouTube channel, but like I will fully accept 50s or 100s dedicated to Camelot's mustache here on CobraCast. I know a lot of YouTubers would never, ever do that. But we here at CobraCast, we're different. And I am telling you right here, right now, I fully will accept super chats of 50 or 100 in dedication to Camelot's stash. I know. I'm just saying. And I it's not an easy decision, okay, for me to do that. It is not an easy decision, but I'm willing to do it because I'm a man of the people. And I think Camelot would appreciate it. So do I ever check? Hey, Jeremy, ever check out Mark Dice? Yes. I mean, I love Mark Dice. I've been watching Mark Dice for a long time. I think Mark Dice is about as authentic of a person as you can find on the political, YouTube sphere. I think Mark Dice is awesome. So, he's not the type of guy. He's not the type of guy that would come on a show like mine. Really, I mean, I don't think he does a lot of collabing and stuff like that. Which I respect that about him. I respect that about him for sure. And Bad Goat's just talking shit. His stash is weak sauce. Damn. Try Vinland Saga. It's based on the Viking epic, and it's great. Season 2 wrapping up soon, and I'm dying to see it. Hey, even our boy Hailstorm, I think, said something about it in the chat. Let's see. I got that one. Holy, these guys are just spamming stuff right now. By the way, on Snake Pit, I linked the "We Want Trans People" rant. You got to show it here. It's hilarious. All right, fuck it. We'll find that. Let's see. Somebody in the chat was like asking about MCU fan. Again, I don't know if you guys realize this. All right. That one stream on Geeks and Gamers made $10,400. And it was all because of MCU fan. $10,400 for a 3-hour stream. That's insane. How does that even happen? But the MCU fan made it happen. That's why. All right, let's see. Oh, yes, I did see this. Hang on. Here we go. All right, here we go right here. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen.
Trans people belong here. We need trans people. We love trans people. Trans people belong here. We need trans people. We love trans people. Trans people belong here. We need trans people. We love trans people. Trans people belong here. We need trans people. We love trans people. Trans people belong here. We need trans people. We love trans people. Trans people belong here. We need trans people. We love trans people. Trans people belong here. We need trans people. We love trans people. Trans people belong here. We need trans people. We love trans people. You matter. You matter. And I am fighting for you. And I will not stop. I will not stop today. I will not stop tomorrow. You are loved. You matter. You belong here. Trans people belong here.
That's fucking retarded.
What am I supposed to say? What am I supposed to say to that? What am I supposed to say to that? I don't even know how to respond to that. Oh my God. It's always a fat white woman. It's always a fat white woman. It's always a giant fat white woman that literally no one would sleep with. It's always that. Good Lord. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Whatever, though. Yeah, these people are just deranged again. And that's a pronouns and bio person. That's someone that more than likely hates Donald Trump, that is, terrified of Donald Trump. Donald Trump's the worst person that's ever lived, and he's going to destroy us all. He's going to kill us all, yada, yada, yada. Joe Biden's the greatest president of all time. Of course. Of course. We already have our beard of shame, though. So we already have our beard of shame for this evening, ladies and gentlemen. So it's her repressed sexual needs, says bionic belly button. Yes. And shout out to Eric K. I don't know if he's listening right now, but he'll be back. He should be back with us very soon. Shout out to Eric K. We love Eric K. Good peeps. Good peeps right there. Let me see. I can find it. Let's see. Oh, the animes are still just coming in like crazy. My Joe Biden autocorrect changed animate to animal. I know. What's up, JM Elliott? Bible Black is my favorite anime. If streaming doesn't work out, you could open up a gay bar called the Snake Pit. Cam and his stash would be great for fits for bartender. Cover could be $199. Hell yes. Oh, that's awesome. Where's Camelot's wrench? You're fired. I couldn't even grift a 50 or 100 out of his stash. Not giving him a fucking wrench. I couldn't even get a 50 out of him. I tried. I was like, certainly at least going to get 150 or 100 out of him. And I couldn't even get that. He ain't getting no damn wrench. Couldn't even grift it. Titanfall, greater than Titanfall 2. Greater than Dog Feces, greater than Apex Legends. Okay, hang on. I'm not like, I don't appreciate how closely you have Titanfall 2 to Dog Feces, first of all. Okay, that bothers me. So let's talk about that right now. Can we establish something else? Can we get something else? But can you say like Modern Warfare 2 2019? Can you say Fortnite, before Dog Feces? Like Titanfall 2 does not deserve to be placed right before Dog Feces. I understand the point you're trying to make, but before we can get into the more of the discussion about Titanfall being greater than Titanfall 2, I don't like how closely you have Titanfall 2 to Dog Feces. So you just need to clarify that a little bit, okay? Now, I'm going to assume you didn't mean to put it that close to Dog Feces. I'm going to assume that you meant the Dog Feces just to emphasize how shit Apex Legends is, which I agree with you on. But Titanfall, greater than Titanfall 2, I can understand that point. And in some ways, I agree with you on maps. I think that the maps were better on Titanfall 1. But overall, I thought Titanfall 2 it definitely upgraded the game properly. It didn't change much, but it definitely upgraded. And it has a campaign, a legitimate campaign. And so I can see where you're coming from, but I still say Titanfall 2 is slightly better than the first Titanfall. They're both phenomenal. Let's see. That chick is absolutely cringe. Save your remaining brain cells, Jeremy. Yes. MCU fan said, I would be your first gay bar visitor. Oh my God. Sophie says, iShield 21 is about American football. Funny. All right, I have to check that out. Jeremy, have you seen the O.J. Simpson crime scene in detail? It's available online. It looks like Jason Voorhees walked into Nicole Brown's house. Yeah, I mean, I've seen a lot of stuff on the O.J. stuff. It's a fascinating story. It's an absolutely fascinating story. And 100% O.J. Like, I think it's undeniable that O.J. did it. But, I guess I've seen the miniseries. I've seen the documentaries. I've seen a lot of stuff on O.J. A lot. We want MCU fan. We want MCU fan. We want MCU fan belongs here. We want you MCU fan. We want MCU fan. The Volt guy loves MCU fan. The Volt guy is a fan of MCU fan right there. Fantastic versus not white women. You're oppressed, so I'm going to help you. Yes. White woman, you're oppressed, so I'm going to help you. Yes, that is what the fat white women do. Fat white women are literally the worst. They really, really are. They really are. The whole chat is about MCU fan. That's it. The whole chat is just trashing MCU fan or loving MCU fan. That's my entire chat. That's the whole chat. All the chat's talking about is MCU fan. Every time I look over, it's MCU fan, MCU fan, MCU fan, DCU GOAT, MCU fan, MCU fan, MCU fan, MCU fan. That's all it is. It's wild. The chat is hilarious. It's crazy how much y'all just cannot stop talking shit to MCU fan. Oh my goodness. Oh, look, Jeremy is here, says Gung Ho Mac. God. Like, I'm fascinated to know how many different accounts are actually being ran by like one or two people. You know what I mean? What's up, Miss Jamie? Good to see you here. We are at 78 new members. 78 new members tonight, guys. So shout out to all of you. I think the channel, let's see what our channel number is on members. Because, you know, the memberships kind of go up and down. So Geeks and Gamers is over 3,000 members. Geeks and Gamers over 3,000 members. Let's see. D-Day Cobra is at 1,500 members. We were over 3,000 here, but of course, you know, as the gifted memberships drop, those numbers drop off. But we're at 1,500 total members here. Geeks and Gamers is over 3,000 members. That's what's up right there. Neanderthal 2020. Is that what rank is that? Let's see. Hang on. We got levels. So you're at the Snake Pit 199. Okay, that's level 1. 199 Battalion is 2, and Cobra Legend is 3. We peaked at, I'm trying to see. Yes, we're at 1,500 members. That's a lot. That's a lot of members. Yeah, shout out to Legalize Adulthood for the grifter a while back. Yes, for the legal. So yeah, the gifted memberships have been off the charts lately. There's Neanderthal gifting 10 more D-Day Cobra memberships, putting us at 80. How many? I'm trying to see. We're at 88 now. 89. Another one came in. So 89. We're 11 away from 100. 11 away from 100 new members. Troy News. The Bilderbergs are having a meeting right now with CEOs and representatives from ChatGPT. Microsoft, Pfizer, Ukrainian officials, U.S. government officials, and much more. I wonder what they talk about in those mansions. I know it's no telling, man. It really is no telling. I know that I don't trust them. I'll say that much. As a hermaphrodite, like all worms, I didn't feel included in her rant. What is my chat right now? What the fuck is my chat? People come in like, oh, yeah, we're coming for a really kind of, you know, a really respectable conversation. He's got a really respectable chat. Let's be real. Nobody ever said that. Our chat is just memes. That's all our chat is at this point. It's so funny. We got 5 more gifted memberships, ladies and gentlemen, from Jorge Barracuda, putting us at 94. We are 6 away from hitting 100 new members for the night. Alec Baldwin made an ass of me recently, called a waiter a peasant. Right? Alec Baldwin made an ass of himself recently, called a waiter a peasant. Alec Baldwin is mentally unstable. Like, I'm not bullshitting. Like, he really is. Like, the guy has assaulted people. He's assaulted paparazzi and all that stuff before. Like, he's truly out of control. And he literally killed another human being. He killed another human being. This is a fact. Lost Tale says MCU fan cast 199. Holy shit. Neanderthal just dropped 10 more D-Day Cobra memberships, and Brandon Anderson dropped 5. We are over 100 new members for the night. That's what's up. That's what's up. Hell yes. Look at you. NTR Uncle, don't watch Vinland Saga. It gets awful later on. Spare yourself. Check out Wolf's Rain, Hell's Paradise, and Darker Than Black for less normie anime. I love the anime recommendations. This is why anime is so freaking great, man. You just get so many, recommendations from so many people because there's so many passionate people out there. It's awesome. It's awesome. And that's culture, man. That's culture. It's like video games, anime, VTubers. And by the way, Camelot, if you're still here, shout out for getting is it Pipkin, the VTuber on. Shout out for that. That's awesome. We need to be reaching out to different people like that, and so shout out to you for making that happen. So I didn't get a chance to watch it yet, but Hayden, our boy Hayden Wayne, dropping a 50 earlier, said that you had her on. Bionic Belly Button, been a member of Geeks and Gamers for 40 months. No one here, not one here because of my eyesight. The icon looks like pussies. And maybe blue waffles. Maybe the Eye of Sauron. What's it supposed to be? It's the Cobra logo. That's been a joke for a long time. It's the Cobra logo. G.I. Joe. Cobra. Right here. Bionic Belly Button says it looks like a pussy. That's something that people have said about the Cobra logo for years. And it 100% does. Which is, why we love it. Here, I'm pulling it up now. Let's see. Right there. There we go. Right there. It's the Cobra logo. There we go. So, yes, the Cobra logo. G.I. Joe, Cobra. My name. Good to see you back, man. I know you've been back for a while, but you were gone for a long time, but it's good to see you back. I missed your first super. Did I? I'm looking. The hermaphrodite one? I got that one. Oh, here it is. Hello from below. Just popping my head out to say 199. Long day at work dealing with a lot of dingleberries like that white chick. Lord have mercy. Thank you, Demi Moore's tapeworm. Really respectable audience here. The Lost Tales. I missed. Jeremy is super jealous of MCU fan. Laughing my ass off. Got that one. Okay. Here's another one. JM Elliott. How the fuck do I join as a member of the stupid fruit phone, Apple? I was able to join on the Geeks and Gamers channel. I don't know, like people on iPhones have been having problems, but there is a direct link. There's a direct link in the description of Geeks and Gamers videos. I don't know if there's a direct link to become a member. Mods, can you drop a link? Do we even have a fucking mod here? Can you drop a link to become a member? Let me see if I can find one. Let's see. All right, join. I don't know how you get this membership link. Let's see. No, I don't know how to get the link. It's so frustrating. I don't know why iPhone users are having a problem with that, though. But most iPhone users say that there's no join link, and I don't know why. iPhones suck. Oh, I do know that. I'll try to get a direct link and put it in the description later on, and you guys can join if you want. Les Hailstorm or Jed, can you guys get a direct link for the membership and drop that in the chat? Can you guys find that?
I just dropped it in the chat.
Good man. Look at there. Look at there.
Also, if you go to the mobile browser and not the app, it'll pop up that way on iPhones.
Okay. Okay.
It's just your channel URL /join.
Okay. All right. There we go. So there you go. All right. Thank you guys. Appreciate it.
Yep.
All right. Henry back to play gifts a super sticker for $1.99. Thank you. Disney Star Wars fan says nobody join. Too late. We've gotten 109 new members. So go fuck yourself, Riva. This stream is more profitable, has made more profit than your lightsaber campaign that lost money, Riva. More profitable than your lightsaber campaign. What are you gonna do about that one? Let me see. There's so much in this chat. I don't know what's going on. I don't know who hates me and who loves me at this point. I have no idea. It's so much. But do you know what time it is, ladies and gentlemen? It is that time. It is that time. It is that time, ladies and gentlemen, for tonight's Beard of Shame. That's right. This is a special award that we give away every single night here on CobraCast 199. And we have a very deserving guest tonight, as we always do. So first of all, I want to thank all of you for all of the super chats. Have I shown you my back end? Have I shown you my back end? Let me show you my back end before. All right. Because we like to be transparent around these parts, okay? We like to be as transparent as humanly possible. So let me show you my back end. There's my back end right there. Right at $700 in super chats and 109 gifted memberships. Who wants to get us over the $700 mark before we show that Beard of Shame? Does anybody want to do that? Does anybody want to get us over the $700 mark? And there we go. Neanderthal just did it in real time. Cobra greater than Riva. In real time, you watched it go from 697 to 718 in real time. That's how it's done. That's how it's done. So again, it's just to be as transparent with you guys as possible. I love you guys. I appreciate you. And hey, you know, you just you gotta be thankful for the people that get you here and take care of you, and that's exactly what we have. So you guys are the best, and the 199 representing as always. Thank you guys again. It will be a kind of a crazy week for me because I got a lot of family stuff going on this week, but I will be here. I will be on Geeks and Gamers Daily. The only day I won't be on Daily is Wednesday. I will not be on Daily this Wednesday. Drunk 3PO is actually going to be on Geeks and Gamers Daily. And filling in, and Ryan will be there as well. So Wednesday I won't be there. Hacky Smacks has beat me to it. Cellular Dream, open a gay bar, but only hire trans men. Good Lord. Are you gonna be gaming tonight? I don't think so. Got some stuff I got to get to tonight, but we don't have 1,000 likes. We haven't even hit 1,000 likes. I haven't even focused on likes all night. We always hit 1,000 likes on CobraCast. We always hit 1,000 likes. Let's get those likes up. We always hit 1,000 likes here. I never even usually ask for them, but we always hit 1,000. So let's go 199. Let's make that happen. All right, guys. So it's time for the Beard of Shame, everyone. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, CobraCast 199 is proud to present to you tonight's Beard of Shame.
Yeah, fuck you. Elizabeth. Heartfelt.
And I'm very proud.
There he is, Bill Gates with the Beard of Shame. And there you go. Tonight's Beard of Shame is Bill Gates. You guys know how we end it every night with a little Sabaton. So that's what we're going to do. Tomorrow is Geeks and Gamers Daily, and then Tuesday night's main event. It's going to be a crazy week for us. But as always, we appreciate you guys for supporting us and getting us here. JM Elliott becomes a part of the Snake Pit 199. 110 new members, ladies and gentlemen, right before it ends. You got in there. That's what's up. Glad you were able to get that done right there. Boom. We got you, man. Welcome to the Snake Pit. Welcome to the Snake Pit. Appreciate you, man. All right. So here we go. We're going to end it with some awesome stuff. Jay Hellstorm's edit. Here you go. You guys have a great night, and we will talk to all of you later. Bye, everyone. Good night, everyone. Thank you for hanging around. I appreciate each and every one of you. I hope you have a great night. Smash the melee button. Let's get us to 1,000 likes. I'll see you tomorrow for Geeks and Gamers Daily. And then we will have Tuesday night's main event. And we're going to have a lot of fun over there. So I look forward to seeing all of you. I appreciate you all. Snake Pit represent 199 forever. We will talk to you later. Good night, everyone.